guys, it's the last Viking here, back again. I just wanted to tell you guys real fast, if you haven't already gotten into cryptocurrencies, looking at Bitcoin right now, a lot of people are in speculation about what's going on in Bitcoin. Well, let me just fill you in on a few little topics here, a couple of subjects. Anyways, so we all know about Iran and the way Iran is trying to step above the game and basically just say, screw the rest of the world, and they're going to do what they want to do, how they want to do what they want to do. And, they may back down in certain positions as far as a physical full-out war, but they by no means will back down from a technical war. Now, technical could mean computer programming, virusing, hacking. The next subject would be cryptocurrencies. Iran has been highly subject to approving and very connected to Bitcoin and Bitcoin transactions. Next, as of I think about 8 hours ago, there was a trade pact agreement between China and the US. What does this mean? Well, Bitcoin is now a hedge in that agreement. It is an official hedge in that agreement between the trade pact and agreement between China and US. Now, as you may have seen in the past days or weeks, depending on how often you check the charts, you would have noticed that Bitcoin has definitely entered into a 2020 bull run. So what does that mean for crypto investors? What that means is you can definitely see a lot of chances for shorting, longing, and everything in between. With options and ETFs and how to use cryptocurrencies now, I believe it is, there is a company coming out, and I can't remember which one it is right now at this very moment, but there is a company coming out right now with cryptocurrencies as a debit card or a cash payment card that you could use at pretty much any vendor. And it's not the fact that that those vendors use or accept that cryptocurrency, but in fact, it's how the primary issuer of the credit card, whether that be like MasterCard or Visa, it's how they transfer and cycle the funds from cryptocurrency to fiat, USD, and stuff like that, or whatever your currency may be in your country. But it's how they circulate the currency. Not so much whether the company accepts that cryptocurrency or not, whether that be Ethereum, Bitcoin, Zcash, or any other currency. There are so many other currencies out there. I think that 2018, 2019, we saw a lot of new development, and a lot of big investors have actually been able to pick and choose what cryptocurrencies they decided to get into. Now, whatever cryptocurrency, alt currency that you decided to get into, you may be subject to find that you're pretty comfortable where it's at and where it's headed. In other options, you may not be. In my high suggestions, and I'm not a financial advisor, anything that you hear on my channel as far as investments and stuff like that goes, it's just hearsay, really. But I do have experience, been doing stock investments with NYSE and penny stocks, full-on premium stocks, a lot of stuff in cryptocurrencies. I've actually been in a lot of communications with the Security Exchange Commission because of one of my stocks that went belly up, did some really bad stuff, and I depended on and relied on the Security Exchange Commission to protect me. And as a citizen of the United States, I had no protection whatsoever, none. And there was me and about 125 other investors had no protection whatsoever. The Security Exchange Commission is put into position to protect us as investors, but they did not and they do not protect. The Security Exchange Commission is a very low income, very low federally funded entity. They don't make a lot of money, and the money that they do make, the staff people take it for themselves. They do not, unless it's a really, really big, and somebody that they're connected to, finds that they've been directly or indirectly affected by it, somebody that is already inside Security Exchange Commission. If you're not connected with those type of people, then most likely your case isn't going to be heard. That's pretty much what happens. The people that have got it, that the last biggest Security Exchange Commission lawsuit that happened, or investigation, was by a company called Enron, and that was Bernie Madoff. And that one, billions of dollars were lost during that time, and they had overwhelming evidence. Well, so did I, and so did my 125 fellow other investors. But anyway, so scratch all that. Anyways, I've done trips to New York and stuff like that, and have dealt with a lot of securities violations and stuff like that. Not on my own, but for people that I've invested in. So being kind of screwed that way, kind of led me into getting into cryptocurrencies, simply because there is no entity that controls cryptocurrency. As an example, there was, I believe, $458 million transferred from USD to Bitcoin, and it only costs about $80 to transfer that. And it didn't need to go through any banks, didn't need to go through any authorizations or anything like that. So cryptocurrency is definitely a safe way to get involved. So yeah, if you haven't already, just make sure you hit that subscription button down below. Thanks for watching. Till next time, Last Viking TV is out. Bitcoin on the rise? Let me know.